Jeff Kaplan, he is the former head of Overwatch over at Blizzard. And he had a stream that he did where he was talking about, gaming today over here. Have you guys seen the clip of him talking about all this?
No.
It's trending. Let's see if you agree with his thoughts on when it comes to just gamers today and how they should just shut up and consume.
I never understand being hostile about it or being rude about it, but I understand being upset and I understand voicing your opinion. But like, if a game comes out and you don't want to play it and you've never played it, shut the fuck up. No one cares.
Ouch.
Like, we don't need to hear that you weren't into it. Like, what is with this? Oh my God, I'm so upset they decided to make this game that I have no interest in. Like, I'm not running to the internet every time there's like a TV show on. Well, I'm not watching any TV shows either, but like,
Of course.
like, who cares about my opinion if I'm not going to play it? And if I've never played it, like, why does my opinion matter on that? I'll tell you what it does. Like, as a game developer who's been in charge of...
All right, let's go and stop there real quick, and then we'll come back to what it does. Y'all's thoughts on that? Shut up, consume. You don't need to have an opinion about it. You're not going to play it. What are you talking about?
I love that he makes a point of having an opinion about other people having an opinion and how other people shouldn't have an opinion, and he has an opinion on that.
Yeah.
That's fun.
That's pretty much it. That's like the perfect way of saying it.
Why do I care about what Jeff Kaplan thinks? He's never going to watch our show. He's never going to say anything. He's never going to whatever, right? The idea of, listen, you need to just like give it a go. If you can't talk about it unless you play it. Oh, fuck you. How about you give us a product that we want to play or we want to talk about positively? There have been plenty. I think the thing that people like Kaplan and people who are critical of people like Vera or Smash or us or whoever, right? Anybody who looks at the way things are right now with any sort of critical eye instead of just constantly consuming is that at the end of the day, people like Vera, like Smash, like us, pick anybody, we actually want to see gaming succeed probably more than just the generic people slopping up all the yum-yums, right? That are just sitting there consuming. Gaming is important to us. It has been important to our lives. And to see now that WWE 2K26 has a fucking battle pass on it where you have to unlock all of the things that you previously got for free, that's a step back. And you know what? You should have an opinion about that. You absolutely should be able to have an opinion about that stuff. So the idea that like, well, how about you just, give the games a try instead, or you were never going to try it anyways. Well, maybe I was going to try the game, but it looked like dog shit, so I'm not anymore. Like first impressions are the most important impression. Like if you come out with a trailer that looks like dog shit, like Marathon, well, people are naturally going to be turned off. It is what it is. They had their chance.
So if I go to a movie theater and I see a trailer that doesn't speak to me, I kind of think it's dog shit. I just have to remain silent. I should have
you're
no
not
opinion
allowed
on
to
this.
say anything about
Just-
it. Yeah.
Just completely quiet, and I can't even voice like, hey, here's a reason why this trailer isn't working for me. Hey, they seem to be making a lot of these kind of movies, and I really wish we would say nothing.
No.
Just Yep, that's it. I have to spend money to see the thing that I know that I'm not interested in to then go, yep, still not interested in it.
Well, let's just.
My guess is he'd still be grumpy about you talking about it, even if you bought it and then badmouthed it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really what it's all about. Is he doesn't want people criticizing. He's just saying, "Don't stop criticizing me. It hurts my feelings. Please don't criticize me." Like,
Well,
okay.
Let's see actually if he cares, because I think that's like we all care if he cares, right? As from a game developer perspective, does he care?
Matter on that. I'll tell you what it does. Like, as a game developer who's been in charge of teams, who has the ability to like do something about it, I just fucking ignore you. That's all you've accomplished is like, I guess I'm not like gonna listen to you anymore because you're so off the deep end that it's not even worth listening to you at that point. So,
Yeah.
I don't.
All right. I want to make a game called Jeff Kaplan is a Raging Togaff, and he can't have an opinion until he plays it. He has to play the full game, and then he can give his little review of my game. I would like that to happen.
I think we can make that happen. I think that'd be important. And it's just a bunch of people pointing and laughing at him, right? Okay, so his logic is if you haven't played it, you can't have an opinion on it.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And what's the big push that we continuously have seen over and over and over again? The probably the biggest piece of propaganda we've seen about specifically the gaming space in the last 20 years about video games. It's the demographic that 50% of women are gamers, right? That's the one thing we've heard over and over again. But here's the thing. Women aren't, and there's a consistent push here. We just saw this 2 weeks ago with this study, the study that came out. Oh my gosh, look, there's a percentage of women out there that would love to play the game. Well, they don't play the games. Why would you listen to them, Jeff? Right? Why are you trying to get the women involved if they don't want to play the game, right? They want to get the women involved, so naturally they're going to listen to the people that aren't buying their product. That's the whole idea. So the narrative is split between what Jeff is saying and what the ESRB is saying, and all these studies are saying about this. Jeff is saying, no, I'm not going to listen to people who don't play my game, right? To hopefully buy them and to bring them in. Whereas these studies are saying, no, you should listen to them. So we're getting really mixed messages when it comes to the video game industry here. And this goes back to like this toxic positivity mindset that we talk about all the time. We've seen this. We saw this with Highguard. Highguard was released and people were like, everyone internally thought this game was going to be a huge success. Everyone thought it was going to be the next game changer over here, right? And this person over here on X says this right. He says, stuff like this is why we have toxic positivity problem in the gaming industry. Yes, it's actually totally fine to tell devs you don't want yet another live service hero shooter with a diverse cast of fucking ugly characters. No, I don't have to play this, and if I don't want to, right? It's such a simple idea when it comes to this. We have another actual former Bungie dev who has chimed into this with a quote tweet here, who worked at Bungie. And so he said, as a former Bungie dev and a current indie dev, let me explain how it actually is. You have every right to hate any game and complain about any company for any reason. And if you want to hate Halo, cool. If you want to hate my indie game, go right ahead. I can take it. These are what we call, Jeff, big boy pants from Niles Sankey over here, right? Criticism, it's a thing.
Plus, I mean, come on. If people aren't criticizing you, if people aren't harping on you, you're nothing. I mean, if you haven't made it until you have people who are angry that you made it. And so realistically, with this guy coming out there and saying this, just kind of tells me that he doesn't really want to be successful. Like if he's out there saying, okay, nobody be not fans of mine. Well, then has he never really been in this space? Has he never really had something that made a big enough hit to where he makes enemies? I mean, once you do that, you have enemies. That's just how it is. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you're a politician, a writer, a movie maker, or a game maker. It's the same way, and it's fine. It's just part of life.
I think ethically he would have an argument if you were saying something like, I don't believe that you should review a game or any medium if you've not, played it. Like that, you have a decent argument. I mean, granted, you should be able to do whatever the hell you want, but that would make more sense. But to have criticism for it is absolutely retarded. I actually hate this person very much.
It's pretty retarded. Yeah. I'm on board.
I hate this person. Well, we do have a few more things here. I'm actually very excited to show you, including a trailer for a new video game I saw, which ties directly into the story here. But Blabs, here's the meme here. Dude is just saying anything at this point to advertise the upcoming flop of a game. You're not fooling anyone. Here it is, Blabs. You hooked up to the Matrix over here, Harry Potter movies and porn, wine, heroin, auto masturbator over here, just hooked up there, Let people enjoy things. Over here.
Well, in this case, it would be you have to try it in order to say it's weird. You would have to inject yourself with the heroin in order to actually comment on anything, apparently, according to Mr. Kaplan.
That's right.